Steve Irwin has you pinned down in a headlock. What cool facts does he tell the audience about you and your habitat? Oi! Look at this fella. He's of the hairless variety. Rare and silky smooth to the touch, he actually likes when you rub his head. Look at his leg going. Got a good laugh imagining Steve Irwin giving scratches to a bald man on the head. Thanks, mate. I don't care, he calls me a beaut and I really needed to hear it. You're a beaut, mate. No, you're a beaut. You're all beauts. Crikey, that's a beaut beard if I ever saw it. Oi, now looky here. Notice how he seems almost entirely apathetic to my attack. That's because he spends almost every waking moment pretending not to be bothered by the current situation he is in, despite the fact that he is incredibly irritated. To him, this is just another Monday morning staff meeting. He is truly a gorgeous example of mental endurance. This is hilarious and I wish I couldn't relate to it, haha. That's the spirit. How the foo F did I get 2.5k upvotes for this lame comment? It was sincere but still. Crikey. I never thought a parody of Steve Irwin would resonate so much with me. Isn't he a beauty? You're alright, fella. You're alright. This guy is out looking for a Sheila but he isn't having much luck. He's coming in late to the party. I laughed way harder at that last bit than I probably should have. At least you aren't the one thinking it might not be so bad to be pinned down by Steve Irwin. God, I'd love to get pinned down by any of the Irwins. The plus side to being bi. Looking for a Sheila has me crying. Cheers. This little fella looks upset, but he actually craves physical contact. Edit. Lot of you weirdos are into thumbs and buttholes. I was going to say. Knowing Steve, he would say a lot of nice things and I would just start crying. Oh, this one's a beauty. Amazing. Look at those tears. Too bad they're crocodile tears. I can just see two crocs discussing it now. Why didn't you bite him? Easy meal, he said I was gorgeous. Why can't you ever say things like that? His was the very best and really only memorable comment I can recall from all world leaders, celebrities and people after 9/11. He simply said, "I'm sincerely sorry, mate." And he said it with great sadness on his face. He was such a great dude. I'm crying right now thinking about it. I can't think of a positive for myself, but Steve's amazing. My caring and gentle heart would. And that makes me happy knowing people like him exist. He's a little sad right now. Why don't you pet him, give him a little rub? Red rocket, red rocket. Okay, that made me chuckle. As you can see, he has a little well-known illness called clinical depression. Poor fella. He would rather avoid all physical contact so not to get hurt when we put him down and abandon him later. He's also a little worried about hurting us when he decides it's time to kill himself, which we hope will be never. He's just too important to the rest of the world and much too beautiful. It would be a completely tragedy if we lost him too soon. I've been having a few tough nights, like really tough depression nights. Thanks for this. You are important. You matter and you deserve to feel happiness. Better days will come, even if they seem a lifetime away. Thanks, man, I needed to hear that. It's been a couple of years since I've been waiting for better days, but there have been fleeting moments that give me some hope. Oi, be very careful, mates. We have to show dominance. If we show any affection towards this creature, he'll get attached to us and never leave us alone. Truly one of the most terrifying beasts in North America. When I was a kid, my parents were about to get divorced, so I spent my time hiding. One day, I was so desperate for some human contact that I sat in a busy place on the playground and looked sad, hoping someone would ask if I was okay. I did something similar that I can't even bring myself to fully explain. I don't think I really recognized how lonely I was. I used to do this, but people kept coming over and asking me, "Are you okay, little buddy?" And that would annoy me because I didn't actually want to be around people, I just didn't want to feel lonely. This hit me in the feels. When you're little, you don't understand it yet. At least I didn't. Wait, I feel like this and I don't understand it yet. What is it? Edit, should say I'm autistic. You crave attention because you're lacking it where you should have it, such as parents, so you do things like sit in a park and act sad. People ask you if you're sad, but you don't want their attention, you want whoever's attention you're missing, and so it causes this sort of anger. You want to not be lonely but not the attention of some random. When I was younger, this was very confusing to me because even when I got what I wanted, someone's attention, it's not what I actually wanted, so it can cause anger and frustration. Shucks guys, I came in here to laugh at people getting headlocked by Steve Irwin, not cry about being neglected. Exactly my thought. Thank you for this insight, it's sharp and personally meaningful. No problem. It's my personal experience, so take it as is. I never realized how personally this comment would impact me, thank you. This really hits home. I'm having a real big aha moment. The ever-present struggle of the introvert, being among many is too taxing, too suffocating, and yet being among none, for too long, is the same. That's why I used to stick to crying myself to sleep at night in my room, but when my parents tried to get me to join the rest of the family, I'd refuse. Then cry more, feeling twice as alone. I am in this comment and I don't like it. Did anyone? Nope. I guess I used this as an opportunity to pretend to be my own friend, and when someone actually gave me attention, I moved out. I used to pull this on a regular basis with different places. Once in the park pulling the same old crap, I saw this boy trying to be cool jumping off the fence. His pants got stuck while he hung upside down with half of his butt facing me. Part of me wanted to leave, but this time I decided to reach out and help him. We soon became good friends. Reach out and help him, I have nothing to say. This line speaks for itself. Man, I miss that guy. Towards the end of my tenure at the cum bottling plant, we used to get huge purchase orders from his rescue habitats all over Australia. At the what? Bro, you know. The cum bottling plant. Your mom got fired for drinking on the job, remember? Such low-hanging fruit, but still hilarious. Yes, she did prefer the elderly comedians to anything else. She told me she worked on a dairy farm. What, you think cum just ends up in convenient, resaleable bottles by magic? Use your head. The cum bottling plant. While this comment may be a joke, animal semen is in fact jarred and cooled for shipment. While I don't think there is such thing as a cum bottling plant, there could be. Don't get it mixed up with the white sauce. Yeah, you might drink the white sauce by mistake. Saw either this one or one of your comments on our /username checks out, Reddit link. Crikey. This lil Rhonga is quite the sneaky little one. This particular type of animal can hide in a dark room all day and never even see the sunshine. She will do as much as she can to avoid others of her kind. Edit, I don't remember what he called ginger, so I fixed it. Thank you for correcting me, fellow Redditors. Man, are all gingers the same? Because. Same. It's the soul that makes the sun feel good, so probably. The Irish really are the damned. My favorite saying about the Irish is being Irish, he had an abiding sense of tragedy, which sustained him through temporary periods of joy, and I don't think I've ever related so well to anything. That's from W.B. Yeats. The man could turn a hell of a phrase. Stop exposing me, I'm trying to hide. This little bugger simulates reproduction up to 5 times a day. Almost exclusively without a mate. Then I imagine he would shove a Dorito in my mouth, and chuck me back into my bedroom. Steve, in a barely audible whisper as he gets low to the ground, the Euquinus is an endangered fella, meaning there aren't many of them left, and he most likely won't find a mate. Nah, if you watch Air, he's trying to attract a Sheila. 5 minutes of silence as Squeenie stares at his screen, before typing sub to the OnlyFans girl he's subbed to. Followed by more dead silence. Better luck next time, little fella. If you see one of these in the wild, it's crucial you give them the space they need, as many of them can be highly poisonous. Reddit link. Thank you for reminding me that Steve Irwin referred to females as Sheilas. General Aussie thing as well, I think. I reckon. If you knew how hard I laughed at this, you'd be proud of yourself. Ditto. I almost never laugh loud, but I full belly laughed at sup. Oh my gosh. Me, too. I bet he didn't even tip on that sup message, he's never going to make it. Queeness isn't poisonous, it's toxic. Common confusion. Reddit link. Bro, he's venomous. Poison if you bite him and you die, venomous if he bites you and you die. The toxicity is what gets you in both situations. System of A down really ruined the word toxic for me. I cannot hear that word and not follow it up with, of our cities in my head. For me, it's Britney Spears. Now I have that song stuck in my head again. Damn it. No one believes that almost. Talk about the most unnecessary adjective we've seen today. We must belong to the same species. You're all right, sweetheart, you're all right. Oh, he's angry. Calm down, big fella. Isn't going to hurt ya. Yeah, there we go. See, he likes when I give his noggin scritches like this. Yeah, these guys like to get all big and blustery, especially in front of a keyboard. They'll be real mean to each other, but they're good folk though. Just got to let them know you care about them. Everyone acting like Steve ever said something bad about the animals. That's not a thing. Hagrid. Hagrid is the fictional version of Steve Irwin. I never put it together until now. They both ways talk about how good-natured every animal/creature is. Truly awesome. My daughter is the mini version of both. She was near tears when Harry killed the basilisk, the poor snake. It was so cute. And she's absolutely obsessed with 2A, the giant killer alien plant from Little Shop of Horrors. Like she coos at how adorable it is. She is always saying she feels she's a tiny Hagrid. We've been meaning to show her some Steve Irwin. Love how I can hear it in my head in both of their voices. PS1 Hagrid. Thank you for watching. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube. And share them with your friends. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. We welcome your comments below. Another of our videos will begin shortly.